Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Nintendo Rewind. My name's Cody Christian. And I'm joined by my glorious, amazing, super hot co-host.
What?
Listen, I'm flirting already at the top of the hour. Chris Becker! We're rerunning and recapping last week for Nintendo, and we're going to be talking about the partner direct that they just did. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure that you click that like button and say, hey. And if you're here on Twitch, know you're our favorite child. But before we dive in, I want to give a big shout out and a gigantic round of applause to my boy Chris Becker for doing his very first Chris Super Nintendo Dad Becker special on the channel last week. And my gosh, it was hilarious. I meant to do a supercut of all the predictions that you did in that 1 hour, expecting it to be maybe like 35 seconds of of prediction. But that being said, thank you for doing that last week and keeping us on track and having an episode coming out every week. How's your week been since doing that?
It's been okay. Yeah. I almost thought about having us start this episode with me and just me by myself, and then you being like, Chris, hello, and then popping in, but I did not do that.
You didn't even send me the assets. I've had several people ask me if that background was going to make a recurring theme around here, and I was like, no, I don't even have the assets. You didn't send it to me.
What assets? Which one?
The background, the amazing new rendition of the logo for the show that you did.
Oh, yeah. Or what about the theme song?
I don't have the theme song. You didn't send me none of that stuff.
It's a good theme song.
It is a good theme song. It's pretty hilarious. Thank you to our producer Sierra, please, for jumping in there. So, and providing the backup vocals for it.
Yeah, I had to pay her $400 for that.
Gosh, that was way out of our budget. I don't know if we could afford that.
Well, I paid her, but I didn't tell her. So she didn't see any of it.
Oh, okay. She says she needs royalties. She's demanding them in the live chat right now. Please play the song. I don't have the song. I can't play the song.
How can I play the song?
You can't. You'd have to send it to me. You didn't send it to me.
How do I send it to you?
Via a message? You just mail it to me.
Mail it to you.
Yeah.
Put it in an envelope.
Just put it right in that USPS. Honestly, don't do that. We've been waiting on. So a couple of things happened. I got back from vacation on Thursday last week. Thursday night, I showed up in here, and my monitor. I used two monitors. One for like all the OBS stuff. One for like the gaming and anything I need to do on the PC. My right monitor was out, and it had a bunch of like color banding going through it, and like the bottom half of it was completely black, and then it had this streak that went vertically all the way through it too. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I swapped out to like an old gaming monitor that I had just kind of chilling. Put it on the old desk because I had Marvel Ultimate Alliance multiplayer night going on last Thursday night as soon as I got back. So it caused everyone to run late. Felt horrible about it, but that being said, I ordered a new monitor, and it was supposed to be delivered on Saturday, right? And I was like, okay, good, I can stream on Saturday. No, wasn't able to stream on Saturday because it did not arrive. They claimed due to weather-related delays. I can tell you my road was completely clear, and I know not everyone's road is, and I'm not asking anybody to put their lives in danger coming up my hill to be able to deliver a monitor, but at the same time, it's like, it's not... It was melted off, and our road gets plowed very often. So, that being said, I went yesterday to the post office to see if I could pick it up. And I waited in line because it was a madhouse down there for literally an hour or more. And
Goodness.
Once I got up there, it was exhausting. I had this one lady that wouldn't stop talking to me that I didn't want to talk to that was directly in front of me. I was like,
what was her name?
I didn't ask her name, but I know a lot more about her than her name. Her favorite color is pink, and she's a big fan of strawberry shortcake. And also, she's saying that the school systems are putting litter boxes in the schools for kids to poop in. Yeah, I know. Insanity. I don't understand. So That being said,
now you know, the more you know.
yeah,
I sent
know,
you
right?
the song. You have the song on Discord.
Oh, I have the song on Discord. Let me pull it up. All right, here we go. Hang on. Can everybody hear the
Chris's
song?
soulmate.
If I pull it up, no, nobody can.
Pink. Yeah, how
Nobody
old was
can.
she?
She
my
was older
age.
than I am, but she wasn't like a geriatric. So, like, I don't know if that helps anything. That existed.
Did she look like the bird lady from Home Alone 2?
Oh, yeah, she absolutely did. We'll cut to the theme song from last week.
That's my type right there. Nintendo Rewind. We're here in a rewind. Nintendo's going to tell us what's going on with our lives.
Nintendo's going to tell us what's going on with our lives, my guy.
Yeah, they gotta tell us, you know?
Oh, man. But no, I mean, it was okay. And I got up there to the front desk and I was like, hey, here's my tracking number. Here's my ID. I didn't receive this. I don't know if it exists here or not. It said that it was hopefully going to be coming, you know, by today, the 12th. I was like, but I really need it today if you guys have it. And she was like, I'll go check, but it might be on the truck already. And this is like at 1:30. And I'm like, well, if it's on the truck, then it should be getting delivered soon anyway. Provided it actually gets delivered. So anyway, she comes out with it. I had my monitor there, which tells me they did not have any intention of delivering it on Monday, the next business day, like they said they did. But you know, I digress. So, I got my monitor and everything was fine. But, today I checked the mail because we've been waiting on a birthday gift for my oldest to come from my parents, and it finally showed up, and it was outside in the packaging, but in a plastic garbage bag, like a very thin plastic garbage bag. And I'm assuming that they laid it underneath my mailbox because it was too big to fit in the mailbox, but they didn't want to bring it up to my front door and drop it off like they normally would. They laid it under my mailbox, and because it was icy and snowy, it had slidden out from underneath my mailbox due to the weather and people driving by and into the road. Luckily, it didn't get ran over. So I was just like, are you serious? Are you kidding me? Come on, mail people. Get it together. But that was my week beyond the vacation that we had. So,
Well, what was it? What was the best thing you ate this week?
oh man, so it's been like 2 weeks since we last had the chat about this. But while we were on vacation, we went to this really good. It was like a burger bar kind of situation. They had like craft beers and all kinds of other different things like that. And I ordered a Voodoo Lacto Cooler, which was like this really good, tasty craft beer that was like a sour. And it was like had a lot of citrusy notes to it, and I liked that a lot. And I know you asked me what the best thing I ate was, and I answered with what the best thing I drank was. But that was probably my favorite thing I consumed the entire time that we were gone on vacation. What was the best thing you ate?
If I were to put it in my own words, I would say I didn't really eat anything very exciting this week. How do you say the past tense version of see? Like if you see something.
I have seen it. I saw it.
Okay.
What kind of past tense is it? First person or is it third person past tense? Like there are two different past tense of see.
I've been told I say saw with an L at the end.
Saul? You better call Saul. Listen, that is wrong.
Listen, I saw something. Isn't that? I saw something, and I don't. What's the difference between saw and saw?
There's no L at the end, and it's also correct when you say it with just a W.
I saw and I saw.
Saul is not a word. It's not a way to say saw.
Saw.
No, Saul is not it's not a thing. It's not a thing.
Saw and saw. Those just are two different things I'm saying?
SAW.
Saw.
Yes.
Saw.
Saul is not, it's not, you know what, thank you to our amazing supporters and producers over at NintendoRewind.com. Calamity Nolan, Sierra, please Christian, Kiatic, and Mnemonic Man for supporting the show. And
well,
for
I'll just
providing
go
their
fuck
gracious
myself.
support.
Don't
No,
even worry about the best thing I ate. You know
I
what?
wanna know
Why don't
what
you
is
do
the
me a
best thing
favor?
you ate?
You know, here's what I
Also,
want you to do. I want you to go.
I am not going anywhere.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to listen to me. I hope the children are asleep.
Listen to me. My youngest son was supposed to be watching this.
Shout out to you.
Shout out,
Do
Lando.
me a favor. Spell the word I just said.
Slaw.
Yeah. If you put an L at the end. Yeah. What's the topic?
No, I want to know. No, we're doing this, but hold on. We have two things to do. First thing is what was the best thing you ate? And the second thing is we've got the Nintendo Tower of Power. I hope you thought of your category because I didn't.
The Tower of Power.
The Nintendo Tower of Power. You know it.
Oh, I've heard of it. One thing I've been doing and I'm liking it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I have a lump on my breast, under my breast. I gotta get that looked at. Anyway,
Chris, you can't just break that kind of news on this show. That's not that kind of news show.
I just felt it. Well, I've been doing this thing on the stove, on the stove top, where,
oh my God,
where I take popcorn kernels and I pop them. Right. And then earlier this week, I accidentally put too many kernels in it. And it did that thing that you see in like cartoons where it just like too much. It just like bubbles over. Mm-hmm. And I had to like take the lid off, scoop the lid, scoop some into the bowl because it just kept coming. It just kept piling up. It was like, it was wild. But yeah, probably that. I got the popcorn. I got the popcorn, and then I got this white cheddar.
White cheddar?
Baby Jane Doe. I can't say it.
What's Baby Jane Doe? Baby Jane Doe.
Yeah, but
is it the brand?
No.
Baby Jane Doe.
It's a yeah, Baby Jane Doe. It's the it's from the pit. It's like this one woman says Baby Jane Doe, and the way she says it, you just look it up on TikTok. But I got the white cheddar seasoning, so I add a little butter on there, and then I throw some of this on there, and then that was probably the best thing I ate.
I can get behind that. I can be down for that.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you enjoyed the butter and the seasoning and the popcorn. And also breaking health news
like that.
Well,
I mean, listen. You got that was a live reaction. I just found it.
It was a live reaction. It was a Chris. That is a thing you should talk to me about, not on camera, because I am concerned about you. And we gotta listen. We gotta go to break. Oh man. Anyway, welcome back from from that not real break. Nintendo Tower of Power.
Tower of Power.
Yeah, Nintendo Tower of Power. There it is. R.I.P. Josh. But we got to get through this Nintendo Tower of Power because we haven't done it in 2 weeks. Did you think of your category? Do you know what category you're going to do for the Nintendo Tower of Power? Nintendo Power Tower? Okay, so you know your category. This week, we're going to have guesses on our faces again, and I'm not going to do it halfway through. I have my category as well. So this week, I went first 2 weeks ago, I think, right? I think it was 2 weeks ago I got to go first with my guest.
I can't remember. I mean, I don't remember what happened this week. I think... Yeah, you can go first.
Okay. So I don't need to go first. I just was asking if I went first or if you went first, and I couldn't remember like which one of us went first.
I can't remember.
It's been too long. But Here is my first guess then, okay? My first guess is going to be we're going to start out daring, okay? We're going to start out daring, and we're going to say King K. Rool. King K. Rool is going to be my first guess. Can I get King K. Rool on the board?
King K. Rool?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. Yes, actually, you can get him. No, you
I can get King K. Rool. Okay.
Yeah.
King K. Rool. Okay, we're gonna throw him on there. All right.
Yeah.
He's on my box here. So
do I get Bowser?
You do not get Bowser. You do not get Bowser. You do not get Bowser. Can I get King Dedede? Give me a little bit of that King Dedede. Don't drop that Dedede.
Pardon?
Don't drop that Dedede.
You do not get King Dedede.
I cannot get King Dedede? Okay, so it's not royalty. We know that. we know it's not royalty. All right. What do you want? What do you want from my back stock of Nintendo characters back here?
Can I have Fox McCloud?
You may not have Fox McCloud.
I can't have anyone. Great.
Listen, he's out of stock. we were running low on Fox McCloud's back there, and he's out of stock. I can't help it. Can I get Roy is our boy from Fire Emblem on here? No? Okay. So can't get Roy. Not even close. I mean, that makes sense whenever I compare him to King K. Rool. I don't know what relation I was going to try to make with him and King K. Rool, but I was taking a shot in the dark. What do you want? What you want? Step on up to the Nintendo Tower of Power here. What do you want?
What about Luigi?
You cannot get Luigi. Luigi's too expensive. You can't afford him. Can I get Ridley?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know if that's helping me necessarily. But we're gonna wait. Welcome in, Zed, by the way. And yes, I am wearing shoes. Crocs count as shoes. Christopher, what would you like?
Yeah, you can get $1 million. Just send a Venmo request to your sister-in-law. She'll send it to you. Can I
paid in installments?
Can I get Little Mac?
You may not have Little Mac. He's a little busy fighting King Hippo. I apologize. I wish I could give you Little Mac, but I can't give you Little Mac. Can I get Ivysaur?
Ivysaur?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
So it's not like reptilian of any sort then. Okay.
You cannot have Ivysaur.
Okay.
But
all right.
close.
So we got King K. Rool and Ridley on the board, but I can't have Ivysaur.
No.
What you want?
Pikachu.
Yes, you may have Pikachu. You can get Pikachu. Without a doubt, you can get Pikachu. Can I get...
I guess.
You're already ready to guess?
Is it yellow characters?
I did that 2 weeks ago. It's not yellow characters.
Okay.
Or 3 weeks ago. It's not yellow characters. I was like, hold on. You're already ready? Can I get... Wolf? Star Wolf? Is that his full name?
Wolf?
Yeah, Wolf from Star Fox.
He's in Smash Brothers, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, you can have Wolf. I'll give you a Wolf. Sure.
Okay. I don't like that he's in Smash Bros. Lead in here.
Oh, that has nothing to do with it.
Okay. Because I'm going through like the Smash Bros. Roster in my head. I'm like, let me think here. Can I get this character? What you want, baby?
Can I have? Can I have Mario?
You may not have Mario. Not even close to Mario. I'll do the same thing you did to me whenever I guessed if I could get
not even
Roy's our boy.
Close
Not even
with
close.
Roy. Yeah.
Can I get
Just characters named after fast food restaurants? Roy Rogers.
Gosh. Can I get
Next week.
Let me think here. Can I get
Don't think.
can I get Tom Nook?
I don't think. Well, maybe. Yeah, you can have Tom Nook. You got Tom Nook.
Okay. I've got my 4 and I need to make a guess, but I don't know what.
Make a guess.
Is your category animals we hate?
Nope.
I didn't think so. Let's go ahead and I've got my 4. I'm gonna give you 2 more.
Okay.
As hints, since I got my 4. And the 2 that I'm going to give you is going to be Pichu. Okay. So you got Pikachu. And I'm going to give you Charizard.
Charizard?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I giving you more or what? How's this work?
You can make your guess and then you will give me 2 more.
Are they Pokemon characters with evolutions?
They are not Pokemon characters with evolutions.
Okay.
But you're close.
All right. Well, I'll give you some that will help for sure. Mewtwo and Fox McCloud.
I still stand by animal characters we hate, but except for Fox. Mewtwo and Fox McCloud, Tom Nook, Wolf Ridley, King K. Rool. Is this just characters who are animals?
No.
Okay. Do you want to make a guess for another character, or do you want to make another guess?
Is it Pokemon characters on the cover of Pokemon games?
No. It is not Pokemon character. I don't think Pikachu's ever been on the cover of a Pokemon game, has it?
On Pokemon Yellow.
Pichu?
No, but he's probably on Smash on covers of the
I mean,
games.
that's true. It's probably actually. I don't know. Actually, let me look here.
Smash Ultimate, I'm sure he's on.
I'm looking at that. I'm looking at that cover art right now. I don't. Let me open this up. Hang on a second. Let me open up this full roster image. Open image in a new tab. Where is it? Open image in a new tab. How do I open an image in a new tab? Copy
right
image
click.
address. Wouldn't let me do it. All right, hang on one second. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys. Let's see. Does anybody see Pichu? I actually don't see Pichu on Smash Bros. Ultimate here. We've got Animal Crossing Villager who made the cut. Cloud from Final Fantasy. Pikachu, her or himself. There is no Pichu on here, dude. Am I right?
Well.
Yeah, there's no Pichu on there. There's no Pichu on that. So, all right, I'm going to give you 2 more, okay? I'm going to give you Mew. Okay? I'm going to give you Mew. This should hopefully help you out. And I am going to give you no, that one won't help you out. I'm gonna give you Mew, and I'm gonna give you Koraidon. I don't even know if I spelled that right. I think I didn't, but those are the two I'm going to give you.
Okay.
Make your guess.
Pokemon with ears.
No, it's not Pokemon with ears. You're being way too specific. I am going to guess. Are these... So, well, I've got King K. Rool, I've got Ridley, I've got Wolf, I've got Tom Nook, I've got Mewtwo, and I've got Fox McCloud. Fox McCloud is the one that kind of throws a wrench into like where my assumptions are for what category you're thinking of.
You're just not specific enough, I guess.
I'm not specific enough. When I said animals we hate in video games, that wasn't specific enough.
Not nearly specific enough.
When I said animal Nintendo characters, it wasn't specific enough. Let me be more specific then. Are these...
Has nothing to do with them being animals.
All of these are animals.
It has nothing to do with that.
You didn't give me anything to help me then. I got so stuck on that. Give me one more character. I'm begging. Give me one more character here.
Let's see.
That's not an animal. Let me be more specific on my side.
What's the name of that? Hold on.
I mean, he's like a cat.
Ochi.
Ochi's an animal. Oh my gosh! All right. Are they... I don't even know, but what am I supposed to do with that? Ochi. Oh man, we did so much better the first week when we did this. Is this characters that I don't even know? What am I guessing here? Are these characters that have not appeared in a video game within the... No, Tom Nook has appeared in a video game within the last 10 years. Are these characters that haven't appeared in a video game within the last 5 years?
Ochi's from Pixmin 4.
Yeah, that was 5 years ago or something like that, wasn't it? No, that's pretty recent. Is this...
King K. Rool.
Is this... Oh yeah, I forgot King K. Rool was in Banana. Spoilers. Sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry. People should beat that game. Are these characters... Are these characters who have a sidekick?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna give you two more characters. Okay, I'm gonna give you Bulbasaur, and I'm going to give you and if you don't get it after this, we're gonna call it. I'm gonna give you Bulbasaur, and I'm gonna give you Tinkaton.
Tinkaton?
Mm-hmm. Now make your guess.
I have no idea. Tinkaton?
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon with evolutions. No.
You guessed that already.
I've already guessed that.
Koraidon
so
doesn't have an evolution, and neither does Mew.
Yeah, well. Mewtwo.
Mewtwo is not the evolution of Mew. Mewtwo is a clone of Mew. Using DNA samples.
Mew 3 coming. Gen 10.
There was so much fan art for Mew 3 back in the day on DeviantArt. Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's coming for real, right? And it never did. No. I'm going to reveal your category now. Your category was just characters who are Pokemon. That was it. Just Pokemon. You were being way too specific. I'm gonna make a guess on behalf of Netist because Netist wants me to guess Venusaur. Do I get Venusaur?
Maybe. Let me see.
And then we're gonna let Netist in the live chat make a guess because I don't even adding Venusaur. I don't know what I'm looking at here.
Let's see. No. Well, okay, no.
Okay, so no Venusaur. What is my category?
Well, Cody, I'm glad you asked.
I'm glad I asked too. What's my category?
It's just characters with tails. Nintendo characters with tails.
That makes sense. You were being too specific and I wasn't being specific enough. God, it was so obvious. They had tails. Should have known. Oh my gosh. Well, listen, that brings us to the main topic of the episode. We'll see you guys here in 2 seconds on the other side of this. Oh, that's gotta go away. Still had the topic guesses on the screen above it. Oh man, the only thing is Ochi bipedal? Is Ochi bipedal? He was thinking it was bipedal characters, so we did not get Venusaur, so that would not be bipedal. That would be quadrupedal. Quadrupedal. Ochi only has 2 feet. I realized that. I thought he walked on all fours. We're going to be talking about today a recap of last week's Partner Showcase Direct. Chris made a lot of predictions last week on the previous episode. If you haven't caught it, go view it. It's in the playlist over at youtube.com/at the Nintendo Rewind. Chris, you watched it.
Yeah.
I watched it.
it. Yeah.
Did you watch it live? I caught it live. Me and Lando and Trip got up early on Thursday to watch it before we went down to the swimming hole down at Great Wolf Lodge. What did you think of it? And then final third question: how many predictions do you feel like you got right from the predictions you made last week?
So many. I think it was a solid 4 or 5 out of 10. And yeah, I watched it live. How about you? What did you think of it?
I wouldn't give it a 4 or 5 out of 10. I mean, at the end of the day, look, here's the thing that we do need to consider,
What
right?
would you give it?
It is a partner showcase. It's not a general direct, right?
Yeah.
I do normally prefer, like, if I'm going to rank my directs in terms of how much I like them, it's usually a general direct is my number 1. And Indie World is my number 2, and a partner showcase is typically my number 3, right? Like, as far as that goes. But I think there was quite a bit here to get people excited, and there's enough here to kind of give me stuff to look forward to on a pretty regular basis. If I could afford it and not have to pay, $70 for every Nintendo title that's rolling out, but
you can just spend $70 on, 15-year-old games.
Well, hold on now. Not many of these are not $70. Many of these are not. But if I'm looking at it like from my perspective, because I actually really enjoyed the direct overall. Like I would probably give it closer to like a 7, like maybe a high 6, a low 7. As far as that goes, it was perfectly serviceable, and there was a lot of stuff to get me excited on a more of an interval kind of scale. But I could understand why some people might walk away from that not being super excited, because we did get a lot of looks at games that we already knew were coming, right? And I think that's what really affects these directs being as little hyped as they are, is that a lot of times these are things that should have been talked about in a direct sooner to kind of keep that hype going. But there was enough here to kind of keep me excited through a majority of it. And I felt like I had really good pacing compared to some of these showcases and directs that we've had. I mean, think of how many
games
years
are you getting on day one?
We rolled with farming simulators on every single direct and taking up the majority of it. Right. And I can't even tell you a single farming simulator that was on here. So.
Well, just because the other ones were bad doesn't mean this one can't be bad too.
This one was better. Listen, that's where I'm at. I really liked it. How many of these games am I going to get on day 1?
Yeah.
This is you asked that question. How many of these games am I getting on day 1? I would say realistically, out of that, how many were announced here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30. 34 games. I would say easily at least 20% of these. So 6 of these games on day one, right?
6 of these on day one?
Yeah. 6 of these games I would get on day one. So like I think a lot of these have a lot of redeeming qualities about them, but that's where I'm at with it, is like 20% of these I would get on day one. There are a lot of Nintendo games that get announced in a general showcase that I don't know that if I wasn't doing this show, I would get on day one, right? Like, take Mario Tennis Fever, for instance. I'm excited for that game, but at the end of the day, it's a Mario Tennis game. It's another Mario sports game. Would I really be that excited about it? Because again, it's just Mario sports. I don't know that I would be that excited to spend the $70 on it on day one compared to a new mainline Zelda, Mario, Metroid, Pikmin entry, you know? That's kind of where I land with it. But the 20% of these games in a partner showcase, yeah, I mean, like, that's enough to get me excited. And maybe I just have low standards. Like, that's a good possibility. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I'm surprised by that score being as low as it is, and I would not personally rank it as low as you did.
Okay. I was trying to think. I would probably get 1, 2.
Shout out to Lando, by the way, in the live chat. He comes into the room, says, "Wait, is Daddy on stream?" My wife says, "Yeah," and Lando says, "Yay," and then immediately runs away to his room.
Shout out to him. Yeah, I would probably get 3 games from this list on day one.
And I do see his chat over on the YouTube channel. You would get 3 of these, so 10%. What? Okay. We should probably run through these before we spoil what 3 we would end up getting. There are a few of these I do want to. I want to kind of hang on just a little longer.
6 you're gonna get on day one.
I will, as we go through them. I will tell you the 6 that I will get. I would get on day one. But there are a few of these that I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on because, again, like I said, there was a lot of stuff that we have already seen and already heard about, and there are 30-something games to get through. So, kind of running through it. The show opens with probably my number one game from that showcase, and I would argue that it was probably most people's number one game from that showcase, and that was Orbitals for the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. It's kind of the 2-player co-op split fiction. It Takes Two, A Way Out kind of game that's coming from Kepler Interactive, and it has like this 1980s anime aesthetic that just like really clicks for me. Last Direct this was showcased in, Chris asked me if I was excited for Orbitals, and I came away from that Direct very salty about it, and I said, no, I'm not excited for anything. I hate all of this. And then I think really I just wasn't paying enough attention to how cool this game actually was. There is a portion of me that hates that I cannot play that game single player. The good news is I have a friend, aka Chris, and I have my youngest son, aka Lando. Shout out Lando over there on YouTube. That will play this with me. So I do have an opportunity to actually play it. But for a lot of single player people, they're not going to have the opportunity to play this. Chris, how did you feel about Orbitals? Was this a hype moment for you? I think I know where you stand on it, but how do you feel?
Yeah, Orbitals. I love me some Orbitals. It looks really good. It looks like that, It Takes Two sort of required multiplayer experience, but in anime form. And yeah, I think it looks really good. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty wild because this is like the first game I think in a while that it's like only coming to the Nintendo Switch and not coming to any it's not coming to like PC or anything. It's only coming to Switch 2.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said Switch 1 as well. It is Switch 2 exclusive as far as that goes. But I'm excited for that one. And that one is 100%. I think we can both already agree. Like, I know where you stand on this one. I know where I stand on that one. We're both day one on that, right? Like that's a day one pickup.
Yeah, that's a day one pickup.
Mm-hmm. Mnemonic Man in the live chat, Orbitals looks like, he says suck 80s anime, but I think he means sick 80s anime. And it does look like sick 80s anime. It looks so good. Like, I am very excited for that. Then the next one that they revealed, such 80s anime. Yes, it does look like such 80s anime. But then the next one they revealed was Paranormasight, The Mermaid's Curse, coming out February 19th. Captain Tsubasa World Fighters. Chris, you want to tell the people about Captain Tsubasa World Fighters and where you stand on that one?
It is new soccer game from Namco. Namco's coming out here, finally giving us a sequel to the first one. It's been about forever since we got it. It came out like early on in the Switch life, and now the second one's coming at some point in 2026. We're not sure when. Okay, don't ask us for a date. We're not ready to give it to you yet, but it'll be out this year. And yeah, it looks just like a soccer game. It's not my favorite looking game. Plus, now that I've played Inazuma 11, I mean, it looks well enough, but I have the first one on the Switch, but the Switch is not the place to play it. So I can't imagine the Switch is going to be the place to play the second one, but it's not. It's not day one for me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm with you. Like, Paranormasight, The Mermaid's Curse, Captain Tsubasa 2 is also not day one for me either. Like, the thing is like, I was so surprised that you weren't
more into reading.
I was really surprised that you weren't more into Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters, partly because of how much you loved Inazuma 11. And I was like, it seems like so much of that same thing that you wanted. We talked about this right before we went live on the show, and I mean, that was totally fine. Like, it was totally fine. Like, it was just one of those things I was just kind of surprised about, right? But yeah, the Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters, not really my jam, either. Tokyo Scramble for 211. I do kind of want to talk about this one because it was not what I thought it was going to be in any way. Like, when they showed that game off, I was immediately like, oh, what is this? Is this like a horror game? And then I was like, oh, wait, no, it's dinosaurs. And then I was like, wait a second, it is dinosaur horror game. And then I realized this is just Metal Gear with dinosaurs. You're trying to avoid everything. You're trying to stay hidden.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about this game. I'm going to be real honest. I don't know how to feel about this game. It looks good. From a graphic standpoint, not from a gameplay standpoint.
So, like, some of those objectives, if you look at some of the objectives they have, like, in the trailer, some of the there's like an objective with like a crane, and it's just like, I forget what the objective is, but I don't even think it's in the trailer. It was just in the direct when he was like, when that narrator guy that was like fighting for his life talking over this game with the Xenos. Yeah. But I think the coolest part about this game, there's two things maybe, is that you can play with 4-player and one person can control only the camera. So that would be crazy.
Right. Reminds me of old school couch co-op days.
Right. And this is the team behind what is it, Ender Lilies?
Yeah.
The
Ender
2D
Lilies and Ender
action
Magnolia.
RPGs. Yeah. Which I enjoyed those, but this looks like definitely not day one.
No.
definitely not.
No, 100% with you. I totally agree. I can't get behind it. It just looks like the gameplay side of it looks absolutely awful. Then we get into 2026. They listed here Valheim. Just a quick blurb on that. This game looks awful, and I know that's part of its like aesthetic, is it's supposed to look awful. Like, that's just kind of the artistic styling that they decided to go with. But I'm just not the target audience for survival crafting games anymore in quite the same way. Like when I think about stuff like 7 Days to Die or what other survival crafting games are out there that aren't Minecraft? If it's not Minecraft or Minecraft adjacent, I'm not that interested in it. This is kind of where I land with it. And this looks like it already is going to run rough.
It does not look. I mean, it looked like Vaseline was smeared over the screen.
Yeah.
It looked like, because they were showing some stuff. And like some of the things I've seen, like not only playing the game, but then like houses and structures. But then you got to like get in the boat that you craft and like sail to another island, and like the loading, that's like going to be loading at the same time. Yeah, I don't know.
Brooksy does follow up to say it looks like it does on PC. It does have a glaze over it all, and that's just awful. Like I just. Valheim's,
looks like a voxel look to it.
Well, it looks like low poly. Not quite voxel. Voxel is more along the lines of Minecraft, Cube World. Like even I would give Dragon Quest Builders kind of a voxel aesthetic because it's all like blocks for the most part and really hard edges. And it just looks super low poly, but like they're trying to accomplish something that's a little bit more next gen. And I don't love it. I think it looks bad. Out now though. What's out now, Chris? What's out now that the people need to know about?
Oh yeah, Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 edition. That's out now. It's free as well if you feel so inclined. But yeah, I mean, it's Hollow Knight, better frame rate. I think you can get 120 if you play docked. Well, the option to have it at 120.
Honestly, this one was a easy day one for me because I owned the first one anyway. But if I didn't own the first one, I would have bought this one day one, 100%. So this is my second day one purchase on this one. 100%. And the fact that it came later today was so cool. Like I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Later today and free? And it made me wish that I had more time to just sit down and play it because I was on vacation, but we were going down to the pool and we were about to check out of our resort and everything. So like I didn't have time to actually sit down and play it, but easy day one. Summer 2026, they had eFootball kickoff. I gotta be honest, it's a big pass for me. I'm not even gonna pull that trailer up. It doesn't look good.
I feel like we talked about it enough already. And then June 18th, we got The Adventures of Elliot, don't we? Do you think you'll did you play the demo for this?
I have not played the demo for it. I should play the demo for it because I already know based on like what I saw in this trailer, which I think this trailer has done a much better job showcasing what that game actually is than anything else that they put out beyond actually playing the demo, right? But for the general audience who maybe hasn't picked up the demo, this trailer does such a good job showcasing what this game actually is, and it got me hyped. Like, this is the Adventures of Smelliot way up there for me. Like, I am very excited for this one. I liked Octopath Traveler, the first one. I didn't care as much for the second one, and I haven't played Zero because I didn't finish the second one. But intrigued in this because it's not steeped in the Octopath kind of weight of the title. And I know they're totally different games at the end of the day, but I just kind of want to experience them all in big chunks. But The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tale, looks freaking cool. How did you feel about this one?
Yeah, I think it looked better here than the the original trailer that they showed for it, but I'm gonna have to wait for reviews on that bad boy.
I understand.
For sure.
Classic old school like action RPGs aren't really your jam anyway, right? Like, did you like Secret of Mana or Chrono Trigger or anything like that?
I think I like the idea of playing them more than actually playing them.
It's fair.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see how it is. I mean, I'm also getting kind of tired of the HD 2D look.
I usually am too, but partly because
It's
it
like
was
a little
novel in
different.
Octopath Traveler. And then it became a thing that almost every Square Enix title they came out with as a remake did. Like, it felt like. But this one, it's not a turn-based JRPG kind of experience. Hang on one second, I'm being paged by my son live. What do you need?
Oh my goodness.
I gave you the wrong controller.
Oh, he got the wrong controller.
That's because you got to sync it to your system. You plugged it into my system and charged it earlier. You got to sync it to your system.
Dear. Not to sync it to the
Go
system.
sync it. I can't help you right now, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's back there at the door, Dad. It doesn't connect to my system. But Adventures of Elliot, Brooksy asked in the live chat, is this associated with Octopath Traveler? It looks the same in terms of graphics. That's part of the problem that Chris is kind of highlighting here, is that it's HD 2D, which is the aesthetic that Octopath Traveler kind of pioneered, and then it got reused and iterated on and kind of changed. It is from Square Enix, which Octopath Traveler also is, but it is not an Octopath Traveler game. I don't even think it's set in that world. It's its own kind of thing, but it is from that dev team, if I'm not mistaken, right? That branch of Square Enix.
What? The Adventures of Elliot?
Yes.
I don't know, actually. Who is making it? It is. It's like the team behind. They did the Four Heroes of Light on the DS. Do you remember that game? It was like the game that turned into Bravely Default, I think.
I feel like I kind of do.
Okay. Yeah. It was like kind of like it was like they did, yeah, I guess it is the concept and planning. So it's like them in collaboration with Clay Tech Work. So they're like helping them. I would imagine they're helping them with like, hey, you're making this HD 2D game, but you're turning it out of turn-based RPG and making it more of a real-time thing. So why don't we help you with that, and you focus on doing that? But yeah.
Right.
But yeah, if Brooksy wants to check it out, it is on the eShop. You can get the demo.
Mm-hmm. Check it out. Go and see what that's all about. And then we get the Super Bomberman collection that was out, not at time of them doing it, I don't think, right? That wasn't an out today, was it? Or no, it was.
Yeah, that was out today. Yeah.
So they did that one as an out today. It's kind of like a collection of all of the old school Super Bomberman games from Super Nintendo, the Genesis. I think they had a few games from it. And localized versions of Super Bomberman 4 and 5 with boss rush mode and a couple of other extra things, which is cool. But it didn't necessarily get me super hyped. Like, I wasn't like very excited for it. Oh, Adventures of Elliot Millennium Tales. Is that a day one purchase for you? I realize we didn't talk about that one.
No, I'm waiting for the reviews on that bad
That's
boy.
right. That's a day one purchase for me. Like, I am very excited for that one. I think it's going to be good. But again, it kind of fits that genre of game that I really look forward to. Super Bomberman collection, though, less so. And then what
about Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2? They announced
the console archives.
We forgot about that. Yeah, they had the console
I don't
archives.
have that on the list. I don't have that on
I
the
forgot
list.
about that. I just remembered it. But yeah, they had console archives, and they announced launching on the Switch 2 because the console archives are only on Switch 2. They're not on the Switch. So we got Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2. Those were out now. Games as well are out today. I should say not now because they're not going to release them while the direct is on.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
but
not.
Yeah.
Console archives. I mean, I didn't get like super hyped for that because I have access to those games anyway already, and a lot of times there's not really that big of a difference for me. Like most of the time, like Cool Borders, I think it's cool because it is a PlayStation. It's a Sony developed game. Like it's cool that it's here on Nintendo. But Ninja Gaiden 2. The less excited for, right? Like it's I think that one is available on NSO anyway.
Yeah.
Am I wrong on that? Ninja Gaiden 2 NSO. Let's look. Because I think it just came out. Yeah, it is on NSO. It came out in November. So like I have access to that through my Nintendo Switch Online subscription now. So but
Ninja
then we
Gaiden
get
2's on there?
What?
You said Ninja Gaiden 2's on there?
Yes. And then we get into Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on June 3rd. This one, I was happily surprised that we're getting this one as close to the release of Final Fantasy VII Remake as we are. I'm not necessarily surprised because, I mean, it's built kind of in that same engine and something that was easily translatable to Switch 2 because Final Fantasy VII Remake has ran as well as it did. So overall, like, I'm stoked about this one coming out as quickly as it is. But what about you, Chris? How are you feeling about about Rebirth coming this quickly?
Yeah, the fact that it's coming this summer, I have hopes that the third game will come out by next holiday. And it'll
I don't expect that anytime soon, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, I expect it in holiday 2027. And I think it'll be like one of those, it'll launch on everything on the same day instead of coming out on PlayStation and then coming out a few years later on the other systems.
Right. I mean, that's a high hope. I don't expect to see the third part for another 2-3 years at this point.
2 or 3 years from now.
Yeah, and then
from
maybe getting 2 more years. I'll put it down. That's 2 more years before we see part 3 of Final Fantasy VII Remake come out. But no, like
it
this
came
one
out 2 years ago. A little under 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're saying what, 3 more? It's going to be 5 years?
Yeah, I mean, how long ago did Final Fantasy VII Remake come out? Between when they had the actual like
when
Rebirth.
it came to PS4? 2020. It was 4 years.
So 2020, and then Rebirth was in 2024?
Yeah, 4 years.
So yeah, I mean, like, I kind of stand by that. Another 2 years, like that's 4 years. So another 2 years before it even hits.
Came out a year later, 2021.
Yeah, but that was just DLC, right? Like that wasn't even like. I mean, I hate to negate its importance because everybody loves Yuffie, but it's just DLC at the end of the day. You just kind of throw that out there.
And then they said they weren't doing the same thing with Rebirth because they wanted to get the next one out in time. And then they said, we're going to share more than ever this year about the Final Fantasy VII Remake next iteration or however they worded it. So we'll see.
We'll keep our hopes high that that's going to happen. We'll have to. We'll have
2030.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. 2030. Here we come. No, it's 2026. I say
that's
2028
the next 3D Mario
for the
game.
release. Don't do it like that. Why do you hate me? Why do you have hate in your heart? Pragmata. When's that one coming, Chris? Are you excited for it?
And Animal Crossing. Pragmata, I liked the look of it. I'm interested in it. I like the fact they got a demo out now. Because they didn't have it out in the consoles. It was only out on PC, right? And now it's out on consoles. I like that that's there. But I'm also, this is just like Elliot, this is one where I want to wait for some reviews.
Yeah. This one just seems like it's too scary for me still yet. It looks horrifying. Look at this creature just walking up on Protag Boy here. It looks really cool. The graphical difference between this and the other console versions is very stark, though. I think this game specifically highlights the deficiencies in the Nintendo Switch 2 that other games have not yet. And maybe they're just bad at at porting their game to the Switch. Who knows? Because Cyberpunk looked really good. Looked better than this, I feel like. Final Fantasy VII Remake definitely looked better than this in terms of the graphics side of things. So I'm kind of concerned about how well it's going to perform at the end of the day. But this looks really cool. I'm a scaredy baby boy, and I don't know that I'm gonna be able to handle this one. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to handle it. But the only reason this one's not a day one purchase for me is because, like I said, it looks a little scary. It looks a little scary with those androids coming at you.
Well, wait, so what? The Pragmata?
Yes, that's the game we've been talking about. What do you mean?
I'm not going to get it on day one. Are you?
No, I will not be getting it on day one. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We didn't say whether or not we were day oneing that one. I have not completed Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on PlayStation 5. I picked it up. I actually got it gifted to me by Shiny Bird. She sent me a code for it. She got codes given out by her store manager at GameStop. She sent me an extra code that they had because no one else wanted it, and I was like, I'll take it. So she sent me a code for it. I had not finished it just yet, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because I would rather play it on the go as best as I can. So Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a day one for me as well. As long as nothing like Nintendo big is coming out in June. What'd you say?
Or as like a second screen experience, like while you're watching a program.
No. I can't do it. I can't do second screen experiences.
You can't ADHD it?
No. If I try to second screen experience anything, I either focus too hard on the thing that I'm focused on and miss the first screen experience, or focus too hard on the first screen experience and screw up my second screen experience. I don't understand how people do that. My wife will sit there and flip through her phone on TikToks while we're watching a movie. Yeah. Never once asked me what's going on.
Yeah.
And knows what's going on. And I'm like, how do you know what's going on? I can't. I literally cannot.
What if we watched a show together and just texted the whole time?
I feel like I can do that a little bit better, but sometimes I get so focused on the content that I'm watching, I will drop off of the conversation. But I don't want to text when I'm watching a show. If I want to watch a show with somebody, I'll just call them.
Listen, it's been rough. The last few episodes, I'm watching Ponies, and there's subtitles. So I'm trying to watch the subtitles and type something, and I go to type something, and then new subtitles come up, and I'm like, well, hold on, that it just takes away whatever I just wrote. It's a whole thing.
For clarification, my wife does not watch TikTok while watching a movie. I apologize for the misconception. She does scroll her phone the entire time a movie is on, though. There's not a point she puts it down.
Sometimes
she plays games.
Sometimes if my ADHD is real bad, I will, while I'm watching something, I will scroll TikTok with the volume off. Do you ever scroll TikTok with the volume off?
I rarely do. Why am I being so? Why is she saying rude? I did not say. I didn't say anything bad. I just said she's on there and never misses anything and doesn't have to ask me what happened. I don't know how she does it. I gave her so much compliments. I don't understand. Oh
Don't be
man. She said she can't focus if she's not doing at least two things.
Oh yeah.
Turok Origins. Fall 2026.
I get antsy.
How are we doing with Turok Origins in fall of 2026?
No, that's not for me. It looks no. First person, no. Third person, no. It's in third and first person, and I don't want it in either.
Between the two dinosaur related games that came out, I feel like this is the better of the two.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's like no. You know, maybe I'll get us 2 codes and we can play together.
I don't know. This is not a day one pickup for me either. I just think it looks cool. But I like Turok, but I mainly only like it because of my nostalgia for the Nintendo 64 era of games. Summer 2026 Kyoto Xanadu Pass. I think it's like a spin-off of the Tokyo Xanadu franchise. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. No, that's enough.
Yeah.
Digimon Story Time Stranger. This is Switch and Switch 2, and it does that thing where they'll come to the Switch later, and I feel like we're gonna get more games like that where they come to the Switch later and then come to Switch and Switch 2. But I also feel like this is definitely not a day one for me.
No, I'm with you.
Definitely not a day one for me.
This specific franchise, I like Digimon well enough, but it doesn't meet Pokemon for me. And like I appreciate that they're doing things that are inventive with this franchise that Pokemon's not really doing. That I wish Pokemon would do. But I just I'm with you. This one's just not a day one purchase for me because I'm just not that hyped about Digimon story as a franchise. I mean, they're fine, but it's not what I'm looking for out of my monster catching games. So Granblue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok July 9th, not interested.
No
what about
interest in that.
No.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection on March 13th. That one's actually pretty close. And
it's got a demo.
Okay,
and
let's pull it up.
Progress carries over. And
You're a Monster Hunter guy,
another
though,
day
right?
one for me. Yeah.
This is a day one for you, you said?
Yeah, I like the Monster Hunter Story games. Monster Hunter Stories is like rock, paper, scissors meets Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Because you kind of like get the eggs, hatch them, then you can ride around on them.
Right.
Yeah.
This
and
is
it's got multiplayer, so the multiplayer missions. So you're not playing through the whole game together. I don't know if you can with this one, but yeah.
This one looks really cool. Looks really cool. I like the look of Monster Hunter Stories as far as that goes. I think it looks awesome. I haven't played Monster Hunter Stories 1 or 2. I'm not a big Monster Hunter fan. I'm bad at those games, so like I don't spend a whole lot of time playing a lot of them. I like watching them get played by other people, but being an active participant, I'm not super great at it. But that one's the only reason it's not a day one because I fully believe that game could be a day one. If I had played anything else in that franchise and super enjoyed it or was good at it, I probably would have been more into Monster Hunter Stories. And I feel like the Stories franchise is a lot more approachable. I just haven't approached it yet.
Yeah, this one seems like it. Like I feel like I would play the demo if you're on the fence because if you'll know right away, you know right away if that would be the like gameplay is for you or not, right? Because it either is or it isn't, and if you like it, then I mean, that's what the whole game is. So I would suggest checking it out if you're on the fence. Plus, your save carries over. And it's not one of those things where you have to beat the whole demo
Right.
for the save to carry over. Like wherever you're at, if you saved it, when it comes over, you get like bonus items and the save carries over to wherever you were.
Which is really good. It's a good addition. Not a day one, like I said, but could be. Scott Pilgrim EX. We got an actual look at that game. Comes from Tribute Games. We love a good Tribute Games game in these areas. This is like a new entry in the Scott Pilgrim franchise too, which is really cool. I love these side-scrolling pixel beat 'em ups. I think the pixel art in the Scott Pilgrim franchise of games is really solid. Gameplay's fun. Got a good gameplay loop. I think this one is a day one for me too. Like, as long as I don't have anything else crazy coming out, this one would be a day one for me. I've got the first one, really enjoyed it. Played it years ago and then bought it again when it came out on Switch. Willing to reinvest money into it. But again, pixel art beat 'em up. How do you feel about it? Is this your jam? I know you like Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Yeah, I like beat 'em ups. I like Castle Crashers, things like that, and I like Tribute Games. But I will say this is a day one as well.
Oh, okay, so we're at 4 for you already.
Yeah.
That's more than 3. That's more than 3. He's going to say no to everything else on this list now, just out of spite. No. It looks good. You have more to say? No? Yes?
No, what 4 did I say?
You said Orbitals. You said Hollow Knight.
No,
you said I think you said Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't?
Monster Hunter Stories.
Monster Hunter Stories. Scott Pilgrim.
And Orbitals.
Okay, there's 4. No, you said Hollow Knight. You said Hollow Knight.
I did not. You said Hollow Knight. I did not say
you
Hollow
wouldn't
Knight.
You wouldn't day one Hollow Knight, you fake fan?
Yeah, I am. I didn't like Hollow Knight 1.
Oh my god, it's the same thing but less.
It's not as good.
The same thing but less. Oh man. Another Eden Begins, another JRPG. Not really into summer 2026.
No.
How are you feeling about that one?
I don't care about that one.
Reanimal. How are we feeling about Reanimal? Do we want to spend some time on this one, or do you want to move on to the next game?
We can move on, but Reanimal coming out February 13th. I mean, we'll talk about it later in a little bit.
I actually don't have that on the upcoming games list. I don't have that one on the upcoming games list.
You don't have it on the
in the fast forward.
Well, just open that trailer for later.
All right. WWE 2K26 pass. It's another iterative sports title. I'm not interested in it.
Not even.
Same. Is that what you just said? You're not either?
Yeah. No. WWE. I got WWE 2K25 with the what is it? Humble Bundle.
Mm-hmm.
That's I've been playing. I played that, but what I do is usually I'll go on, play a few matches. But $70 for that bad boy, I got it with everything else for $15. Yeah,
right. No. That's a hard sell for me. I'm just not into WWE, but I'm also not into iterative sports titles that could just be DLC packs for half the price that it is, and they do this full monetization track because everybody keeps spending their money like an idiot. No judgment. Full judgment. Then we got a sizzle reel featured Star Trek Voyager Disney Dreamlight Valley 2 Switch 2 edition. Not 2. Was it 2? It's not 2. I think I accidentally put 2 in the title there. Switch 2 edition.
This is the Switch 2 edition. Yeah.
PGA Tour 2K25 Cold Step Begins Goat Simulator 3 Shadow Tactics Blades of a Shogun, and honestly the only big thing in there, Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn was in there. That one's exciting, but I like Tales of Arise a lot.
The Cold Step, we got Cold Step Revolt, which is like the card game came out in 2016, so it's been 10 years since the last game. So that's cool. It's kind of like a card game meets Monopoly sort of thing. But yeah, but Tales of Arise, I wanted that like last year when I was like, oh, that would be a fun game to have announced, like when they reveal the Switch.
Just as a joke.
Tales of Arise, yeah. But here we are. But yeah, and it comes with the DLC. Yeah,
it's a really good game.
I'd say those are good, like sizzle reel games. Yeah.
Tales of Arise, though, really genuinely good game. I played it on PlayStation 4 or 5. I can't remember where I played that one. I think it might have been 4, because I don't think the 5 came out until like a year or two later. But it was a really good time. I just don't think I will go back and revisit that one on Switch. I already own it on PlayStation. If I'm going to sit down and play it at this point, I'd probably sit down and play it on my PlayStation now.
Yeah. I mean, but I like playing RPGs.
Yeah.
In handhelds, but at the same time, it would not be day one. That's for sure.
No. And then we get into the final few trailers, and these were like the big things after they did the sizzle reel. Resident Evil Requiem comes out February 27th later on this month. We've kind of talked about it quite a lot on the channel and showcased it quite a lot. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on it. But we did get a new full look. Leon Kennedy is the worst aimer in the entire history of the Resident Evil franchise.
Yeah. That's like, that whole trailer was like, when you need to get an you need to get your trailer on a direct.
Yeah. Can't shoot a single zombie. Excited for this one though. I really am, and it is scary, and I likely won't be able to play it because I'm again just refrained to earlier in the show, big scaredy baby boy. But how are you feeling about Resident Evil Requiem? Day one purchase for you, right?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to get it on day one. We'll see what happens.
So we got 5 games day one for Chris out of the 34 games announced.
I did not say 5. That's 4.
That's 5. You said Hollow Knight.
I definitely didn't say Hollow Knight. I do not want that game.
Well, you got it for free, so you got it day one. You have to just accept it. It's free.
No.
And then we got a look at Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. This was somewhat announced during like a Bethesda, like a Bethesda early announcement, a celebration of its 10th anniversary or something like that, right?
Yeah.
That one's out later this month as well. I like Fallout 4 quite a lot. Resident Evil day one, Fallout 4. How much did they say this was going to run? Did they say price point on this game? I can't remember.
The next 3 games are all $70.
This is 70?
Yes.
Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Pass. Never mind. Not day one on this one. If it goes on sale pretty quickly, which it likely will, it won't be day one, but it'll be a little bit later. I like Fallout 4 well enough. I would jump back into it on Switch. I would pay the $20 entry price to jump back into it. I don't know about you.
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, maybe.
That's a maybe. Then we get to Indiana
Definitely
Jones
not
and the
day
Great
one, that's for sure.
Circle on May 12th.
Oh, no, sorry. It's $60, not $70.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit better. Indiana Jones, Great Circle. Chris, day one for you?
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is not day one.
Oh,
That's
what?
$70.
I thought you were excited for this one.
No, because every time I go back to play Indiana Jones on computer, every time I go back to play it, I can't get it. Too much walking around, too much talking. There was like a thing early on that I didn't like about the game. I see like certain scenes that look cool. I've seen like the boss fights. They look pretty cool, but not day one. I mean, I like the fact that Indiana Jones is coming to the Switch, and I think it looks pretty good. But no, not day one for me. What about you? Are you getting Indiana Jones? Are you going to be a big indie guy now?
I like Indiana Jones, but I like a lot of the Lucasfilm stuff just from back in the day anyway. And Indiana Jones piques my interest, but I don't know if that one's going to be a day one for me in that sense. Like I don't know if I can jump into that game. I think it will perform really, really well, and I think that it will sell well on the Nintendo Switch, and it'll do well with like Nintendo's typical audiences. But I don't. For me, it's probably going to be hopefully get it later when it's on sale. Kind of situation, because $70 is it's a little steep for me to be able to jump into for a game that I'm not 100% sure that I will like, because I haven't even given it a chance. And then we get to Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, and this is my 6th game on this list, isn't it? Maybe 7th game on this list. That I would say I'm into wanting to check out.
You're getting that on day one?
I would be willing to jump into it day one, depending. Did they say this one was 70? Man, I don't know.
I mean, maybe you'll look out and it's only 60, but
save $10.
Yeah.
It is hard to say, hey, this is like a 2 decades old game, but do I really want to spend $70 on it? But I'm so interested in this one because I have not played 60. Any of these. Okay, I've lucked out. Maybe will be.
Wait, no, never mind.
No, never mind. What? It's 40.
That is the Switch, or that was Skyrim was 60.
Oh, Skyrim's always on sale though.
Well, that's right.
It was a launch day title on the Switch one, however.
Yeah.
I don't know. But Elder Scrolls Oblivion, though, it looks really 50. Good. 50? Even better, dude. Man. Yeah, that one might be a day one just for the price alone, because I've been wanting to check that one out. And I've held off once they did the remaster, and I saw so many of my friends were playing through it, and it got me interested and intrigued. But at the same time, it was like one of those things where I was like, okay, I think I just need to hold off on this for a little while. And wait. And like the Switch seems like the perfect place to actually finally play it. So, Elder Scrolls, well, let's go through this list here. So, day one's Orbitals, Hollow Knight, The Adventures of Smelliot, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Scott Pilgrim EX, Resident Evil Requiem, and Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. You have 7 games on here that I would do day one, and there are 2 on here I would consider doing day one if they weren't $70, But overall, like, I feel like that's a solid direct out of everything that was announced. You're so quiet and judgy.
Yeah, no. I mean, it wasn't very good. It was like a 4. Now that we talk about it. Thank you.
5.
Sound like your sister.
Oh God. Oh man, no, that's just kind of where I landed with that. I thought it was an okay presentation. It didn't blow my socks off. I'm still waiting for that rumored General Direct that's supposed to come out next week or something like that, right?
Yeah, next Thursday.
So we'll wait and see. If it is next Thursday, Tuesday's episode is going to be another predictions episode. Maybe I'll just leave you in charge of that again.
Yeah. You know what?
I got the predictions episodes.
I got this. Quick, know what? While we're here,
how many predictions did you get right, by the way, on last week's episode? Now that we've done this,
there's not many. I thought we'd get some good games in here, and
I mean, we didn't get Metaphor. We didn't
get Metaphor.
We didn't get Claire Obscure Expedition 33. That'd be an indie showcase anyway.
We didn't get Monster Hunter Wilds.
We got Monster Hunter Stories instead.
Xenoblade Warriors we didn't get. But then I saw a rumor that'll be at the General Direct. Well, you know what?
It is first party IP. Like,
yeah, but they've had them. What's it called?
Yeah, I mean, Hyrule Warriors was at
Hyrule Warriors
partner showcase.
partner showcase. Yeah, I
I
guess
think it's
it
because
really
the rest of that
depends.
showcase was bad.
But I also feel like with it being Xenoblade Warriors, it's like the first time with a Xenoblade game, so maybe they want to introduce it here.
Yeah, I mean, how many Hyrule Warriors games have we had? 4?
We had the one on the
3DS, the Wii
the
U.
new 3DS.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the
Well,
Wii
the new
U.
3DS was a re-release of that first one.
Right, with like performed a little bit better.
Yeah, which is crazy because they used that as their marketing. That was my whole justification on why we were going to see an announcement of the next Hyrule Warriors game with the Switch 2.
That's funny. Yeah, then we got the last Hyrule Warriors on Switch 1, right? That was like a split in the timeline or a like an alternate timeline or something like that. And then we got this one, and
so 4 of them officially. 5 if you count the re-release with 3DS kind of situation. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I don't know. Like I think it could have been here, but at the same time, like if it exists and it's coming to the General Direct, that's really cool. I'm down for it. But at the same time, I'm not a big Dynasty Warriors fan anyway. I've said it multiple times. It's grass cutting simulator. I'll say it again. I just did. It's grass cutting simulator. But no, we have ads getting ready to roll in here right now. So we're going to go to a quick stretch break. When we get back, Chris is going to be taking it away with the fast forward. So nobody go anywhere. We'll see you guys in just a moment. All right, we're back from break. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and waiting on us to get back. We are going to be covering every game that you need to know about, that you need to care about in this fast forward for what's coming out next week on Nintendo Switch systems. Chris, take it away, my good sir.
Yes, good sir. Hi, yes, we have Little Gator game, Gator of the Year edition. This is out on the 12th for $29.99. This includes the DLC that also comes out on the 12th. So you can go ahead and get that DLC, which is in the dock. So the DLC comes out, and also at the same time, you're going to be able to get the full game there. If you already have the full game, you can just get the DLC, which it doesn't have a date price yet, but you can go ahead and get that.
It's probably another $10 is what I would imagine, because I think the base game is 20.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we've got, now let's move switch gears to the Nintendo Switch 2. Golly gee willikers. Oh wait, actually on the Switch there was an update for Overwatch 2 became Overwatch 1.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They actually surpassed a record number of players for a long time because they dropped the 2
on the Switch. Or on the Steam, it was the first time they ever got over 100,000 concurrent players. But yeah, we got that Tokyo Scramble, which we talked about a little bit earlier, coming out February today. And you can go ahead and play that for $29.99 if you feel so inclined. Then on February 12th for $59.99, we got Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties. $59.99. That got quite a few bad reviews, mediocre reviews. So good luck with that. But
all these screenshots do not look like they're from the Switch 2 edition, I'm going to be honest. Unless these are all like pre-rendered stuff anyway. So maybe but I haven't read the reviews on it.
Well, like it was like it was handed over to Ukes, who used to do the WWE games before.
Oh no.
Yeah. They definitely look like high end. Like they don't even look like screenshots from like consoles. But yeah. Then we've got, that's February 12th, $59.99. Then we got the big hitter. Hello, it's Mario Tennis Fever. What's that lady with the brown hair? Daisy?
Yeah,
she's
Daisy
on her deathbed in the story mode, so good luck with that. February 12th, $69.99. $70 game. You could get Legend of Zelda for that price. Well,
hold on. Now, there's demos available for people to try out at stores if you want to. If you want to see how it is
at stores. Don't turn your system on thinking you're going to find a demo there. But yeah, that's only on the Switch.
Don't believe anyone who tells you it's on systems either.
Yeah, don't you dare. Then we've got Reanimal February 13th for $39.99. It has the friend system that you can get, like a friend copy, but you only get to share it with one other person. So make sure you find somebody that will actually play through the whole game with you, or else you need to find someone that has the game. Then we got the Hollow Knight.
Divorce.
Yep, don't do that. Yeah. Then we also have Hollow Knight, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, as a free update. So if you have that, you got that. But then also, I forgot, next Tuesday, the 17th, 1 week from today, you're going to get Subnautica and Subnautica 2 Nintendo Switch 2. Or Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero. Or Below
I have 4
Freezing?
trailers playing in my ears right now. I got to turn some of these off. I didn't have time to even turn them off. It's like he's moving through.
You said go quick. But yeah, Subnautica and Subnautica Below Zero, and those are out on the Switch 2. They're a free update. Bada bing, bada bang. Give them a go.
Give them a gander.
Give them a gander. Give them a look-see.
Mm-hmm. Before we throw it over to the extra Nintendo news segment in the outro tonight, we have a new game show segment. It's not that new. We've been doing it for like 6 months now or something like that. How long has it been, Chris? Has it been 6 months? I think it's been close to 7 months. Who knows? Might be a year. But in this segment, Chris has exactly 1 minute to guess the exact title of a game based on an image that is highly pixelated and will slowly reveal itself within 60 seconds. This game was, in fact, released this week in Nintendo history. The faster he guesses, the more points he gets. If it fully reveals itself by the end of the theme song, he loses. Chris, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Oh, wow, there's quite a bit of pink. Is this Mario and Luigi? Mario and Luigi. Jeez, Louise. No. It is not. Well, that is Mario and Luigi. Mario and Luigi Brothers in Time. What was the name of that? What's the name of that one on the Switch? Nope, that's a Brothers Partners in Time. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story.
Yeah, there we go. We got it. With 20 seconds on the board. You got 20 points on here. This is Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Total. It's a 2009 role-playing video game developed by Alpha Dream and published by Nintendo for the Nintendo DS. It's the third game in the Mario and Luigi series following Partners in Time. It uses the interactive screens of the DS and some of its gameplay mechanics while also introducing several elements that would be used in the series' future gameplay. The game's plot revolves around Mario and Luigi being inhaled into the body of their longtime nemesis Bowser. The Mario brothers learn to help Bowser, who is unaware of their presence in his body, to combat the mutual enemy Fawful, who has taken over the Mushroom Kingdom. This game released February 11th, 2009 in Japan. And when it released, it actually had a really, really solid score. It got a 91% on game rankings, a 90 out of 100 on Metacritic. If you look at some of the reviews here, it ended up getting nominated for role-playing multiplayer game of the year, portable game of the year, and outstanding achievement in game design. Now, whether or not it won those awards is not stated. I would assume it didn't. They would have said winner of the awards rather than nominee. But overall, did really well. Later on, got a remake, and the remake did not fare near as well with an 83 and an 84. So, respectively, when the remake came out. But that is Pixmin Pixel Minute. Congratulations on those 20 points. Extra Nintendo news for the day.
Thank you very much.
We got a new wallpaper featuring My Mario, 50 platinum points. We also got Mario Tennis Fever calendar wallpaper featuring Baby Wario, Mario, and the best baby boy, Baby Waluigi. A reminder, there's also the My Nintendo Lego Animal Crossing Creative New Year sweepstakes available to enter 10 platinum points per entry. Max 5 entries if selected. You could win the Creative House's Seasons of Fun, Blather's Museum, and Goldie's Cozy House Lego sets. A new wave of Pokemon Legends ZA icons are available. They'll rotate weekly until February 22nd. We are on the 4th week of 5 weeks of Mario Kart World icons. New and returning icons can be seen during this time, and you can snag them yourself. Wave 4 is now available. Rotates on Sundays. And the monthly play and redeem icons updated last week, and they are the Mysterious Muramasame Castle and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team sets. Play corresponding games to claim them anytime during January. On Nintendo Music, Paper Mario and the Origami King soundtrack has been added to Nintendo Music. Chris, now is your time. R.I.P. Bobby. Square Enix has a ton of deals for their... right? Square Enix has a ton of deals for their Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, and Octopath series of games. Save around 60% on tons of great titles. Go play Mario Tennis Fever in stores at Target and Best Buy. And on the extra news highlights front, Nintendo issued a statement this week as a retraction of a statement from last week where they announced the Virtual Boy Nintendo Classics lineup would be compatible with Nintendo Labo. They have now stated they are not officially supported. What does that mean? It probably still works. We'll find out whenever it gets here. And the Nintendo Store app got a new update, and now your search results display in the app rather than taking you to a website after you click on the game. You can actually view screenshots from the game, descriptions, and price points, but you still have to buy stuff through the website. Christopher, where can they find you, my good sir?
You can find my link tree. You can find me at my house. You can find me around town. What about you? Where are we finding you?
You can find me over at twitch.tv/nerdxd or over at my website, nerdxd.com. All of my social media stuff is over there. Something I do want to plug right now, you guys have probably been seeing the header rotate on the top. Check out MarioManiaMarathon.com. We are doing a charity streamathon on March 27th and March 28th, starting at 8 a.m. Eastern time, going for 40 straight hours of Mario madness, where we play through all of the mainline Mario platforming games that are canon. We can't talk about Super Mario Galaxy 2 or Lost Levels. Get them out of here. They're garbo. But if you would like to apply, you can apply through clicking the button on the homepage. We're raising money for March of Dimes, which is an organization that tries to make sure that moms and babies get the best start to life possible through education, research, outreach programs, and providing basic health care for moms who are pregnant. So if you want to know more about that, visit MarioManiaMarathon.com to find out more about that. Final notes here. You can catch all of our past episodes in video form on YouTube at youtube.com/@TheNintendoRewind. Visit our site for links to all of our social media pages at NintendoRewind.com and consider supporting the show. Thanks for watching. Tune in weekly, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch and YouTube. We don't have much more time to stick around here, so we got to hurry up and go play some Fortnite. We love your faces. We'll see you guys next week. Please be kind and rewind. Bye-bye.
Toodaloo.